invite her for a long, long visit.
Lumber. Cement.
You never cease to amaze me, Sergeant.
Construction workers.
Do you really expect me to remember receipts that are 17 years old?
Are you saying that you don't?
Are you a complete idiot?
Look, we know that you received stolen property.
Then find it or release me, pretty boy. Prosecution for a crime requires evidence.
This is your signature, isn't it?
This is nothing.
We're inclined to think otherwise.
These are your charges, figments of your imagination. And the statute of limitation runs out in 7 years. Read your law, Corey.
We heard that people died. And where there's murder, there is no statute of limitations. Where's the gold, love?
Did I steal gold?
Whatever it is, you're not going to get it out of the country.
What really irritates me is that you have an idea that you're in the same league with me.
Corey. Okay.
Bad news.
Kill it. It's all right, Father?
The restraining order has been lifted, and a new restraining order against the police has been issued in its place.
My apologies, Mr. Love.
That won't do. I want an apology from Sergeant Corey. Come on, Corey. Say you're sorry, or you'll be sorrier.
Sergeant.
I apologize.
Let's get out of here.
You'll need an order signed by the captain.
Well, get it.
Take care of that, Adam. As soon as Sergeant Corey returns, you will be able to leave Bay City.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain in your seats until we've come to a complete stop.
We're
The
here,
temperature
senora.
in Bay City is a
We'll
pleasant
be in Bay
70
City
degrees
soon.
with a chance of showers.
We'll wait fine.
We hope that you
Now,
enjoyed
shall
your
I get
flight
a
with
porter
us,
to try
and we'll
to
join us
help us with
again
the luggage,
soon.
or shall I get a taxi for the hotel? You take care of the luggage. I'll get a taxi. But I'm not going to the hotel with you. I am going directly to the police station. I will find out why they're doing this to my husband.
One more day, less, and we could have had him.
I'm so sure our search of the plane he chartered would turn up something.
Are you sure your men gave it a good going over?
Yeah, Michael, I'm sure. They were our best men. They're very dependable.
I was sure today was going to be the day when we were going to get to nail him.
Yeah. Well, we all knew that this was our last chance of keeping him in the country. I guess it was a long shot.
I would have bet he was going to lead us to the trump card.
You know, I'm beginning to think that it's definitely not gold.
Why?
It's just a feeling I have. It's from the look that comes over his face every time I mention that word. I don't know, it's like he relaxes somehow, like he's sure that we're just miles from being onto his game.
Yeah, that's funny, since there's no detectable mass of metal in the stables or anywhere around it. But to let him go, I mean, to miss doing the world such a favor.
Yes, well, I was able to get Judge Morris back so quickly because I've done the court several
It was good.
favors.
We'll go directly to the rear entrance of the charter terminal. If any reporters have heard about this...
Look, Father, maybe I'll drive you, huh?
No, don't bother. Gomez has a car.
Well, maybe I'll drive down there anyway to say goodbye.
It's totally unnecessary, Peter. You did well. Thank you. I'll be in touch.
I hope I can come down for a visit sometime soon.
Yes, fine. Good.
Yes, it was awfully good seeing you again.
Right.
Dad? Have a good trip.
Hey, you took your time with that thing.
I'm not finished with it.
Give me that release form.
The captain has to sign it.
The captain gave it to you.
I forgot to ask him to do it.
If you're not back here in 2 minutes, your badge won't be worth the tin it's made of. You've got to learn to be a good sport when you're loose, stable boy.
We are not through, you and I.
Perhaps not. By the way, Where did you hide my granddaughter? Someplace safe, I trust.
Reginald. I came as soon as I knew. Sweetheart, what have they done to you? And what is all this nonsense about Reginald's love?
Why did you come, Marissa?
To be with you.
You should have stayed at the hacienda.
I wanted to be with you.
I was coming home tonight.
What is going on? You have to tell me.
It has nothing to do with you.
Of course it does. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Reginald, who is this lovely woman? Aren't you going to introduce us?
No, Hudson.
No what? No, you're not going to introduce us?
I've been harassed enough.
Oh, Reginald, I hardly think a simple introduction would constitute harassment.
Gomez, check on that release form.
Right away. I'm Marissa LaSalle.
Michael Hudson. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. LaSalle.
Are you with the police, Mr. Hudson?
Me? No, I'm just an interested person. Interested in making sure that this man here does not mislead any other people. Yourself included,
I
perhaps.
can and will explain what's going on to my wife.
Hudson, Michael Hudson, I know that name, yes. You have been saying dreadful things about my husband. I read all about it in those magazine articles.
Don't pay any attention to the press, darling.
Why not? Somebody has to tell the truth.
And as you can see, Hudson will say anything to discredit me. That's why we can't go over any of this until we're alone, darling.
Oh, don't mind me.
I won't. And they've been treating you badly.
I'm fine, don't worry.
Hello.
Those papers better be in order.
They are.
Give them to me.
Are you waiting on me, or are you with him?
Well, actually, Adam, she is with him. She's his wife.
Well, in that case, it's nice to meet you. My name is Adam Corey.
Adam Corey, another name I recognize. Yes, from those defamatory articles in the magazine.
I didn't find them defamatory. Actually, I found them very accurate.
Enough of this place, of this whole idiotic affair. Excuse us.
We'll be seeing you soon, Reg.
Must I remind you, Corey, the Bay City Police are under a restraining order. Don't even think of standing in my way. Any more harassment and I'll have your hide nailed to the wall.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Love. And it was nice meeting you, Mrs. Love.
My name is LaSalle.
Interesting.
What is?
The missus.
I don't know, I couldn't get a line on her.
That's what's interesting. She may prove to be a real asset in our war with Reginald. Michael.
Oh, yeah, right. She'll be real useful, I'm sure. Done, so.
Marley's gonna be all right. Jake's got a good head on his shoulders.
Message from Mr. Hudson?
Yeah.
Donna Love is trying to get in touch with you.
Where is she?
I don't know. She left this number. She said to tell you that a hurricane...
Yeah, right. Okay, I got it. Look, would you call her for me and tell her I'm on my way?
Look,
Yes,
that's your picture. Right there on the cover.
I know, Marissa. I've seen it.
Saying that you are Reginald Love.
Please, darling, if you'll only wait.
I've got to know.
You shall, dear. It'll all be very clear in a short time.
Wait a second. Reginald Love, characterized by many as a ruthless businessman, apparently arranged for his own death.
I read it.
This man that they are writing about, this is a monster.
Take the next left, Gomez.
Talk to me.
As soon as we arrive at the hotel, I'll explain everything, darling, I promise. But in private.
Why was that Michael Hudson there?
He's friendly with that policeman, Corey.
No, there's more to it than that.
Yes.
He was so intent on seeing you hurt. Why?
Goes back a long way. To my daughter. Mrs. LaSalle traveled with Dolores. What hotel had you booked, Marissa?
Bay City Arms.
Call her there, Gomez. Then have all the baggage transferred here for tonight.
Yes, sir.
I could use a drink. What about you, darling?
Nothing, thank you.
You must be exhausted. Hungry, too, I'm sure. I think there's a room service menu there in the desk.
Why isn't Scott here?
Publicity.
What do you mean?
Couldn't take it. All the articles, the questioning.
Well, who could blame him?
I don't.
Especially after seeing all those reporters downstairs. They're shoving and pushing and shouting and so rude to you.
I'll handle them. Just so long as they stay away from you. I don't even want them to know you're here.
Did they find out that Scott was here?
No.
Guess he's pretty upset, huh?
Well, you know how he is.
Sweetheart, do you have his phone number? As soon as Gomez finishes, I could call him. He could come over here.
He left town.
To go where?
I don't know. I have people out looking for him.
Do you mean to tell me that kid left without saying anything to you?
I imagine we'll hear from him tomorrow.
It's been terrible for you, hasn't it?
When you walked in tonight, I couldn't believe it.
I hope you know that I would go anywhere on this earth if I thought you needed me.
I need you so much. You're a vision. Why is it I'm always at peace when you're in the room?
Well, if you don't need me, I'll go help Dolores.
Yes, that's fine, Gomez. That's fine.
Mrs. LaSalle, I didn't get a chance to welcome you. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you, Gomez, and you.